It has been more than 50 years since Les Dennis set out on his showbiz career, at stand-up gigs in working men's clubs. He went on to win New Faces in 1974 with a panel which included legendary funny man Arthur Askey. Les then joined Russ Abbott's Madhouse and formed a double act with Dustin G. There was The Family Fortunes Years, Celebrity Big Brother, Surrounded by Chickens, and a long-running role in Coronation Street, years after famously spoofing Mavis Riley. And now he is a household name. But the last time Les was on TV as Scouse clairvoyant Danny Sheridan in the Death in Paradise Christmas special, such was his physical transformation, fans at first didn't recognize him. He says, "Someone said I looked like a cross between Jack Nicholson and Arthur Fowler. But I suppose it was the black hair of Danny. Kind of a deranged Jack Nicholson, I think." How can you get more deranged than Jack Nicholson anyway? Even his wife Claire and children Eleanor, 15 and 12-year-old Thomas, had to look more than once when they watched the show. Les says, "Claire and the kids did a double take when they first saw me. I'd kept the transformation a secret from them and their reactions were great. It wasn't an easy transformation." Les adds, "I didn't have hair dye that was permanent. They would do it in the morning. And at the end of the day, I would have to shower that out as it was very dark. I don't know what they were using, it was tricky to get out. But fans can be reassured he is back to looking like the good old Les we know and love in Madame Blanc Mysteries on Channel 5. It stars Sally Lindsay as antiques expert turned sleuth Jean White. Les plays her pal David, who is in the French village of Saint Victoire on honeymoon with his new husband George. He says, "I can't give much away, but viewers won't at least be guessing if it's really me." Les has been working since he was 17 and ahead of turning 70 later this year, has no intention of slowing down. He says, "I'm still going and I'm still going to keep going." He also has his eyes on a reunion with Russ. Les starred in The Russ Abbott Show, which ran on BBC One and ITV in the 80s and 90s and was watched by millions. He is still very good friends with the comic, who last appeared on our screens in BBC sitcom Boomers in 2016 and now lives in Portugal. Les adds, "I would love to work with Russ again, and hopefully it will happen. I spoke to him on the phone over Christmas, we talked about putting together a compilation. You can see Russ's old stuff on YouTube but they are still great to watch. It would also be great to see Russ doing something new. Who knows if the right job can tempt him out of his retirement. That would be great. When you're as talented as Russ you don't lose that." Another member of the Russ Abbott gang was Happy Valley actress Siobhan Fitteran. Les says, "Siobhan was lovely and it's been great to watch her career over the years. I am a massive fan of Happy Valley." Les has been married to his third wife Claire for 13 years. The couple and their children live in Cheshire. He was married to Lynn Webster from 1974 to 1990 and they have a son Philip. He wed Amanda Holden in 1995, a union which ended in 2003 after her affair with fellow actor Neil Morrissey. Les says, "Claire loves what I do and is really supportive. Sometimes a job comes up, and I think maybe I shouldn't be away, but she says if you want to do it, we'll make it work. Both Les's youngest children are keen to follow in his footsteps and attend an acting class. He says, "Eleanor loves performing, particularly musical theatre. My son is doing a lot of impressions. He does Kermit the Frog and a routine as Mr. Bean." On his forthcoming 70th birthday, Lay says, "I strongly believe not to think of age as a number. I've been in showbiz from the age of 17 to 70. My work keeps me going and feeling young. It's all good." The Madame Blanc Mysteries is available to watch on My5. Lay will also star in Spring and Port Wine at the Bolton Octagon Theatre. octagonbolton.co.uk